Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Blitz Punisher, and in today's video I wanted to do a tank review on the Emil 1 Tier 8 heavy tank from the European nation. Now I want to go over the statistics of the vehicle first, and then I want to get into some gameplay of the vehicle. I also want to go over some of the equipment that I'm running on the vehicle. Alright, so starting off with where are we at? Statistics. Alright. So 1,925 hit points is what I'm running right now with my current provisions and my current equipment. Um, I've got on the front armor 180 mils on the turret and 70 on the sides, 50 on the rear of the turret, 125 on the front of the hull, 80 and 50 on the rear, 20% chance of fire. So it is the higher side of chance of fire. View range is only 260 meters. Concealment is going to be 39% while stationary, 31 while moving, and 9 upon firing while stationary. We've got the damage. It's going to be 2,000 damage per minute. Magazine is going to be 22 seconds, 22 and a half seconds to reload. 3 seconds on your shell entry clip. So between each shot, you're going to have 3.5 seconds. So I believe in total, you're only going to have 6 seconds from the first shell. Once you fire, you're going to reload, fire. Yeah, so you should have 6 seconds of total time to dump your whole mag. Somewhere in there, depending on how long it takes you to pull the trigger between each shot. You've got armor piercing for this is going to be your penetration. For your standard shell, it's going to be 234 mils, pretty good. Your armor piercing composite ridge, you do get armor piercing composite ridge instead of heat, so keep that in mind. You've got 254 mils of that, and high explosives only 57, so nothing fancy there. You get armor piercing. This is going to be your average damage per shot, 320 alpha for your standard shell, for your premium shell 270, and for high explosive 400 alpha. So if you're able to use your heat shells, you can deal up to 1200 damage on average, so keep that in mind, in 6 seconds, which is insane if you get behind somebody. Aim time is going to be 4.3, so it is a little bit slow, you'll notice that. Dispersion at 100 meters is going to be 0.296, so not bad there. 15 degrees up, 10 degrees down. That's nice to have on your gun. Top speed is going to be 35 forward, 20 in reverse. Average speed is going to be 27. Power to weight is going to be 13. Weight is going to be 28 tons. Turret turn rate is going to be 24 degrees a second. Hull turn rate is going to be 29. Terrain crossing capacity is going to be 91%, 84 on ground, 57 on. So not much difference between the soft and hard. So you're something I want to I forgot to mention that I really want to point out with this vehicle is you're a heavy tank and you get 20 in reverse. That 20 in reverse is nice to have for getting you out of situations. If you climb in too far, you've got that mag to back you and then get out. You're able to get out of the scenario, which is nice to have. Now, do keep this in mind. I was not currently running this, but you also can run this, which gives you +4 to your maximum speed forward and 8 maximum reverse speed. So instead of 20, you'll get 28 in reverse, which I would recommend to use. I mean, it's up to you. I mean, 20 in reverse is pretty nice, but if you can get that thing up to 28, that's even better. I was rocking this for a while just to kind of fill out the differences, but for provisions, I am running your general, the grilled salmon, just that run-of-the-mill stuff up here. I did skip protective kit for sandbag. You get an extra 105 hit points. So that's it's just really up to you. I'm just showing you guys what I'm rocking as far as equipment. I'm running obviously running calibrated shells. Calibrated shells is definitely necessary. Enhanced gun line drive, and I'm running refined gun, defense system, improved assembly, and toolbox. I am going to run the improved optics here, and I'm also going to run traverse speed because he does have pretty poor traverse speed. And I always run high-end consumables because it gives you more time to be using your super speed boost or your aim time, whatever it is that you decide to use on your setup. Now, with that, I do want to get into a battle and see what this vehicle can do in the battlefield. Alrighty, up against us, we've got the two Emil 1s and a Lorraine 40 ton. We've got SU 130 PM, T2065, Pharaoh, and T25. Alright, so I am going to go to the right side. At this point, I'm not sure what they're doing. I thought we were all going to run one side, but I just decided, you know what, I'm sticking to it. We're just going to go to the right side. So me and this Type 57 decide to stay with it, and we're going to go over this way. Just because I know that their one medium tank that they have is not going to know we're coming. I believe it's the T2065. No, it might be the Lorraine. I can't remember. No, it is the Lorraine. Yeah, that E5, I think it's the same one. Alright, so this E5 decides to push up on us.
Enemy is hit.
Nice tracking shot to stop him. And the Type 57 does get the finishing shell into him. Now you can see where this backwards and reverse speed is coming in. I'm able to keep wiggling back and forth. Did take a shot there. Just gonna reload. Now I'm gonna push this Lorraine 40 ton. Now I'm gonna see. I believe I can use HE on the Lorraine 40 ton because his sidewalls are pretty thin. And if I rush him, I can get to his side. So let's see what I can do. I'm gonna try to do that. Alright. There you have it. 491. 390. Got the finishing shot on him. I am taking shots from across the map. I don't know who's shooting me that fast. Maybe the Pharaoh. Here comes that reverse speed again. Nice to have. Now I believe it's the SU 130 PM does get spotted off to my right. Yeah, there he is. Now, the thing I want to point out about the Emil 1 is, okay, at tier 8 and tier 7, you've got good armor. You hold up pretty decently. As y'all can see, I was wiggling and able to get some bounces. When you play this guy haul down, because he definitely has the haul down capabilities, that's what I love about this vehicle. It's a very flexible vehicle. It can almost deal with any situation you put it in. As long as you've got someone there to support you, because you don't want that 22-second reload going while you're in the middle of a fight by yourself. So I recommend having teammates with you at all times, if you can. I mean, if you can, it is what it is. But it's got good armor. The gun is, especially if you get behind and do what I did with that Lorraine 40 ton with the high explosive shells. If I'm averaging 500, 400 shots, I can feel anywhere from 1,200 to even more, maybe even 1,500. Let's say if I was to hit 500 every time on a max roll, which is not possible, that's up to 1,500 damage.
One of our trucks was hit. We've lost a
with a
truck.
tier 8, so I am going to get tracked there. But you can see I was able to stop that shot. Now, at this point, I don't really care. I'm just going to push up and see what I can do. I've got 700 hit points left. I'm going to reload, finish this reload. I'm going to try to see if I can't do as much damage as I can to that Pharaoh. Alright, shot into the side, and there you go, that's the killing shell on the Pharaoh. Now all we've got left is the T-25 tank destroyer. So I'm going to see if I can't get this last shot into him. If we had time, I would go ahead and reload, but I know that I don't have time. Because by the time he actually... Yeah, there he goes.
Enemy armor is
Nice roll
damaged.
with 400 right into his side. There you go. And let's see the end result. Alright, so I was able to deal 3,443 damage, block 1,215, destroy 2, and second on the team. There you go. I was on Normandy. Alright, so up against us, we do have a Kyler, an Object 274A, SU-130 PM, the T-34 Falcon, the E-10, the
Time to
M41
roll
Bulldog,
out.
and the SU-152. Now, like I said, I have those capabilities of going hull down, so I'm not sure if I'm going to go to the right yet. I'm just going to kind of go and see where it lands me. Most likely I'm going to go to the right. Let's see. We already got one on A, looks like. 2, 3 on A. Alright, so I'm not sure if this, but yeah, there's 4, so I think the whole team's coming to the left side. Alright, we do have 2 on the right side, so I'll tell you, I'm just going to sit right here behind this little airplane wing and wait for my opportunity and take it when I get the opportunity to see what I can do. But this is a dangerous tank, especially when you've got teammates covering you. I was tempted to make this shot right here, but decided not to, so we'll see. I don't want to miss, and this guy does have a slow aim in time. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, there we go.
Enemy is hit.
And like that, we've taken out more than half of that Kyler's health with one clip. Now I'm just going to pull back and reload. So now you guys can see why this tank is so dangerous. I'm just going to reload. See if I can't do something else. 5 seconds left. I ain't got a shot here. I'm not going to make that there. Now I was going to put my aiming on because that always does help. And I was going to try to pop him right at the top, but they killed him before I could, so that was unfortunate. But here you have it.
Enemy is
Look
hit.
at that pin, but now here goes heat. You see why heat is so deadly. Because it's got a 400 alpha, and I just smacked him for 396. Now I am going to go ahead and reload. But you guys can see why this thing can be dangerous in certain circumstances. It's a lot of fun to be able to just have that much firepower. But you don't want to make misplays when you're low on ammo or if you're away from your teammates. Definitely recommend having your teammates.
Enemy destroyed.
Now let me see what I can do to this E10.
Nice shot.
Shot there.
We hit them
There we go.
hard.
Got 2 more shots in the lower plate of that E10. I'm just going to pull back and reload. Alright, by this time he's not even looking at me, so I'm going to just see if I can't get behind him. Okay, so he does
Nice shot.
get the back of the turret. Now this is something I should have done. I should have already came way out early on, and I would have been able to get that clearing shot. But it is what it is. Let's see what we got for the end result. Alrighty, for the end result, 3,300 or 113, and I destroyed 1, and I did place top on the team. So there you have it. That is the Emil 1. This vehicle, like I said, it's a lot of fun when you have teammates with you, but you will fall apart quickly if you're on your own and you run out of ammo. It's going to take you some time to reload, so definitely recommend having a teammate or sticking with someone to help be that distraction for you to be able to get another magazine loaded. But that's the Emil 1. It's a very dangerous tank. A lot of fun, especially when you're using the heat shells to be able to deal out as much damage as you do. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.